Hi everybody, I'm Glenn Thorpe, Psychic Medium, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, this week I'm doing a weekly forecast from today through to Sunday the 13th. So hopefully this will resonate with you. Now, what I'm predicting this week is people who are going into new jobs. People will be finding new jobs. People will be paying off their bills, paying off their debts, paying off their loans. Some house mortgage loans will end this week. Not just that, but I do feel that there are a significant amount of people moving at the moment. So buying new houses, buying new cars, and actually celebrating that and moving to a new community. Now, I also do think that people will be consolidating a lot of their debts and their bills and that into one, so it's easier for them to pay off over a period of time. I do feel also that people are going to be celebrating a lot more this week from their purchases of their new homes and new cars and all those kind of things. People will be moving to a new community. They'll be making new friends this week. People are going to be not just making new friends, but moving on as well. Okay, the reason why I say people will be moving on this week a little bit more will be because I feel that what's coming up for them is they're actually going to be, by Thursday or so, they would have outgrown their situation, and they would have actually not just outgrown their situation, but realised that I have outgrown a particular group of friendships, or walked away from a family member because that situation is no longer good for them. Okay, so it's about moving on, moving through that, and and when we decide to move through those issues and that, and move on and start to let things go, things become a little bit more easier. But first of all, what does come up is a little bit of stress. So don't go rushing into everything this week. Okay, step back a little bit, take your time, and don't stress out. Okay, and just move into it on a slowly basis. Don't be like a bull in a china shop and rush into signing those contracts for houses or for a new car that later on down the track we know that we may not be able to afford. Now, this week there will be a significant amount of people who are just rush. And what they need to do is try to calm down, try to relax, and to go at a slower pace. What I also feel is that by the end of the week, what we're going to be having is people are going to be making those decisions very, very heavily. Like, when I say heavily, I mean they'll make a split decision, and that'll be it. That'll be done. Okay. Now, I do feel there is a significant amount of people out there also who find it hard to trust themselves. So whatever they're going through, they need to start to trust themselves a little bit. Okay. People need to start to go within themselves and to find out where they're not trusting and why they're not trusting, and they need to go in with that and heal that and sort that out. Okay. People also will be reflecting on their past as well a little bit this week. I feel like this week that there's going to be a significant amount of people doing that and going deeper within themselves. I feel like they need to in that. Okay, I think with also with people who feel like they're going to be a little bit stressed out this week, need to just pull back a little bit and not to be in such a rush, like I said before. Now, for the weekend and what's coming up for next weekend, I feel like there'll be some people getting married, there'll be some people going to christenings, there'll be some people getting engaged, there'll be some kind of ceremony that people will be going to this week. I also feel like this weekend there's going to be a few people who need to balance. I don't know why it's coming into me, but balance. So also, not just that, but I also feel that there's going to be some change at the weekend for people. There's going to be lessons being brought up for people to learn. There's going to be, when these lessons are brought up, then we've got to find out where they're coming from and what is that learning in that lesson. The reason why these things keep coming up is because they haven't been resolved yet. And when they are eventually resolved, then what happens is they actually disappear, and that lesson will disappear and go because you've resolved it and you've learnt the lesson, and then it's time to move on to the next one. Okay, so the message is don't give up on the weekend. Don't give up, just keep going forward. Okay, also feel on the weekend some people will be giving their opinions when it's not wanted. Not just that, but I feel that people will be some people are going to have to learn to stick up for themselves, learn to speak up, have that confidence and speak up. Heal your throat chakra where your communication is. Where there's lack of communication, that's where the problem's going to start to arise. Okay, so learn to speak up. Don't allow people to take your energy, and don't allow people to offload onto you. Okay, just allow people just to be kind, be surrounded by those people with good energy. Now, some people don't have good energy, and when that happens, sometimes people will find that their body hurts, or they'll find that, you know, when they're not around them particular people, then they're a lot calmer, and their, you know, life's a bit more simpler. Okay, so the message is don't give up this week or the weekend. Have fun this week, and try not to don't rush. Just take your time, take it easy, and enjoy the week. Take care. See you next week. Bye bye.